Okay, to cover some kettlebell deadlift options, first little variation is going to be just a basic kettlebell deadlift from the floor. So with this, we're essentially just standing over the kettlebell, sending the hips back, and just standing up with it. Coming back to the floor, if your range of motion allows that. Okay, so from the side, you can see that I'm sending my booty back and just standing tall and coming back down. If someone's unable to get that range of motion, what we theoretically could do is perform the same motion from an elevated surface, which decreases the range of motion a little bit, but sometimes that's important because what we want to make sure we do is we fit the exercise to the individual instead of trying to like make somebody do something that they're not yet able to do as far as range of motion, mobility restrictions, this, that, the other. So a lot of times just decreasing the range of motion clears things up big time. So to intensify the kettlebell deadlift, we're going to add a bend. So same movement pattern. Essentially I've got this 1-inch band across band pegs through the kettlebell. So kettlebell deadlift. What this does is it really forces you to think about the lockout at the top of the movement, which essentially is just hip extension. So if that's a problem for you, you feel like you have a weakness with that part of the movement, this is a really good way to kind of engage that aspect of the deadlift. And that goes for a lot of different types of deadlifts too. So if we wanted to make this a little bit more challenging, of course we could add more weight, but we could also do these from a deficit. So what we're doing is we're going to stand on the blocks instead of pulling from the blocks like I showed decreasing range motion with Kermit the Green kettlebell earlier. So same movement pattern, we've just got more distance to travel. Okay, so that's another easy way to intensify the movement by increasing the range of motion.